scene changes.
Alright, bottles on me, long as someone drink it. Never drop the ball, fuck it y'all thinking. Making sure the young money ship is never sinking. Back to set.
What's going on, guys? It's Kevin Baker. I'm back with another story time, and today we're going to be talking about the time that I got in trouble for messing around at my school spelling bee. Yes, the school spelling bee. So let's just get right into the story. It all started on a cool, crisp day outside. I believe it was the fall or some season of that sort, and I was just hanging out. I saw that we could sign up for a school spelling bee. I had done it ever since 6th grade, but I actually tried in 6th and 7th grade, and at this point I was an 8th grader, so about 1 year ago, and I just wanted to mess around at this one because a lot of people do it, because a lot of people don't really take spelling bees seriously, and I could see why that was. Anyway, so there's like a qualifying round where you have to like spell some super easy words, and I passed that, and I was doing it along with my friend, who we will call Johnny for this one. Okay, Johnny for privacy purposes. So I was here with my friend Johnny. We signed up for the spelling bee, and we planned on just messing around at it. So let's flash forward to the day of the spelling bee. I think it was like a Wednesday or something. It was right after school. They had Oreos, which is half the reason I went, and 7-Up, which was the other half reason I went. But I still wanted to actually do the spelling bee. I wasn't exactly there for the food. So we were sitting there, and then there's pretty much different rounds of the spelling bee. If you've ever been to one, there's like first round where you spell words like, I don't know, like shoe, or like water, or easy words like that. So usually if people get out during this round, there's one of two things. They either are dumb, or they like violated the rule, because if you spell a word but then you make a mistake, you can't go back and fix it. I don't know why that is, but you can't go back and fix a mistake if you made it. So if you mess up just because of the pressure in front of all the people, you can't go back and fix that mistake. So of course there were some people who got out on words like pencil because they were like P-E-N-S, and then they couldn't go back. And so everyone was just kind of laughing at that. Nothing huge. But then one time when someone was trying to spell color, I guess they were from like Britain or somewhere in England or something, my friend Johnny here, sitting next to me, started laughing when he was trying to spell it, because he had spelled it C-O-L-O-U-R, which is the like British way to spell it or whatever. And my friend Johnny here decided it would be a good idea to laugh in front of everybody. Everybody could hear him. Everybody was looking at him while he was spelling it. And he said some pretty I would say rude things after he got it wrong, because of course color is a super easy word to spell, and you shouldn't be getting out on spelling bees because of it. But clearly Johnny took that a little too far and was saying some mean things about this guy, and we were kindly asked to shut up by the parents. Of course we weren't told that directly, but it was just a nice way of saying, please shut up. And then anyway, our time came to start spelling the words. My word was like volcano or something on the first round, and Johnny here had an easy word too. So we easily passed the first round. We go on to later rounds, and my friend Johnny here and I are just like making fun of these kids if they get out on super easy words. Not really like being super mean. That was just kind of Johnny, but I was just there kind of like making jokes, cracking jokes, and laughing if people got out on easy words, because how could you not? Laughing at dumb people is pretty fun. So as the spelling bee moves forward, we keep advancing into rounds, and at this point there's like 20 people left. I mean, me and Johnny here, I'd say we're pretty smart out if you took our grade, but I mean, we're not the smartest, but we were smart enough to make it to the, like, when there were only 20 people, probably like 15 people left in the spelling bee. So then Johnny is being like kind of annoying, obnoxious at this point by kind of making fun and being loud every time someone's trying to spell a word, or like trying kind of saying the letters, giving like hints to people saying, which is obviously cheating. And yeah, that was just going on, and people were kind of getting annoyed kept saying be quiet, and eventually I caught on. I stopped talking, but Johnny here kept talking, and pretty much the spelling bee ended. It was fun just messing around. I believe I had lacrosse after that, but it was fun just messing around. I did it with a lot of friends. We got pretty far in it, so that was fun. But anyway, let's just go to the next Thursday. So I walk in, don't expect anything to happen, you know. I was a little bit of a troublemaker, class clown, so I didn't get called into the office frequently, but I got called in there once in a while just to have like a quick talk or something like that. So at this point, I was in my 5th period class maybe, and I got called down to the office. I thought it was going to be nothing big, just like maybe a little talking to or something. And I walk in and I see my friend Johnny here, and I knew instantly that this was something about the spelling bee, but I couldn't believe that we were about to get in trouble for a spelling bee that people took as a joke. People obviously took as a joke, and there was both principals in there told us that we had to write an apology letter to this parent who was complaining about us messing around. It wasn't even me that much, it was mostly Johnny, but we had to write an apology letter to people for laughing at a spelling bee. I thought that was kind of weird, but I guess people take spelling bees very seriously. So, you know, I scribble this down on paper, and I paper airplane throw it at the principal, and everything was fine at that point, but I just thought it was super weird that I had to write an apology letter for a spelling bee. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if something like this has ever happened to you, if you've ever been to a spelling bee, if you've ever gotten in trouble for a spelling bee. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I'm a hip youngin' on the hip scene. Started rapping at 15. Like Skittles, I'm a contradiction. They say all my shit clean. Hip shit's not just for hipsters. 1 vote 3.